Guess who's back? Hey guys, it's Chuck the Stuttering Gamer, back with another pickups video. It's been a while, like 3 fucking months or so, but I actually started a new job, and I'm working overnights. And I'm used to like staying up all night anyways, but it's different when you work overnights, 10 hours a night, 7 days straight. But on the bright side, I get a week off, but I'm usually done then, like tired as fuck. So, but anyways, also, back here it's kind of messy. I'm actually adding another shelving unit, pretty much strictly for PS2 games, because I have so many PS2 games now. So, and I'm just running out of room, and I've like made like a stair style shelf thing for within shelves, for like smaller like cartridges, but comes down to it, I just need more shelving. So, but anyways, enough of my, I guess, complaining about space. Ooh, I'm complaining about space. I've got a bunch of fucking games. So, but anyways, let's get going. Oh, also, I remember where most of these things came from, but it's been months for certain ones, so I'm kind of like, well, I might not totally remember. So, but yeah, let's start. Actually, let's start with the non-straight up video game things first, just so that it's out of the way. And the first thing I actually picked up, yesterday, from 5 and Below. So it was $7, which makes me kind of irritated. Five and Below. It's a store that focuses on $5 or less. But for Christmas time, they have other things there, and it's like $7 or $10, and I'm like, really? But anyways, still great deals. And that was Mario Kart Monopoly. So, yeah, pretty damn cool. I saw it before in like Meijer and Walmart and in a Target, but it was like $25-$30. $7 though, I'll pay that. So, it makes me kind of wish that I picked up those bonus packs of characters. And actually, come to think of it, it's Mario Kart. I wonder if they have a link. I doubt it, but whatever. Anyways, also, I picked up this from Best Buy for like $6. It's a bunch of Zelda gadget decals. Probably gonna use some on my laptop, maybe on my TV, but $6 and some pretty cool ones, man. So I really like these stained glass ones. I remember when what was it? Phantom Hourglass came out, and Wind Waker. Both of those games, that was a big deal. I actually have a T-shirt with this one. It's like old as balls, and torn up and shit, but I still have it because I won't toss out anything because I'm a fucking hoarder apparently. So yeah. All right, next. Oh, found these at Target on clearance for, well, I found one of them for $10, and I went back and they had the other one, and the box was all messed up on the other one, but I didn't care. I'm gonna use them anyway, so I picked up the Legend of Zelda Hori D-pad for the Switch. Sorry. Whew. it's really fucking cold in here. So, yeah, it's the Hori D-pad. It's actually pretty cool, man. For people that own a Switch, they know that some of the 2D platformers and so on, and fighting games specifically, suck because you have the 4 button things and not a real D-pad. This changes that. And this one was the actual $10 one on a clearance, normally $20. And I hate saying it, but I bought 2 of these Zelda ones specifically because if one breaks, I've got another one. But when I went back, I saw that they had the Mario one, and that one was only $5.99 or $5.98. So, and the box was kind of beat up. It was actually torn open like this. But I figure, whatever, man. I'll fucking buy it anyways, and it works. And it's cool because of my next purchase. I bought specifically for a game coming out. I wanted my girlfriend to be able to play also. So I went and I bought a revised model of the Nintendo Switch. This one's the one that I'm keeping in my room, in my game room. This is the actual one that I use now, and I let her use the launch one that I bought. But I don't know. I'm thinking about possibly maybe hacking the launch one. I don't know yet. I kind of want to, but at the same time, I kind of like having 2 legit consoles. But I mean, maybe. I mean, I buy physical, but I wouldn't mind having a digital copy also. And, you know, that's something else too. I really wish that there was a way that they could prove the legitimacy of a cartridge and have you get a free digital copy or maybe like a discount. But I mean, what's stopping people from buying it, doing the actual digital thing, and then selling off the actual cartridge? They would probably lose money. I know that Sony did that kind of with the PS3 games and Vita games. Certain ones, like pretty sure PlayStation Battle All-Stars was one of them, and I think Sly Cooper, maybe Twisted Metal, but I could be wrong on that one. I think that I am wrong on that one, but whatever. It would be nice, but it's never gonna happen. So I'll just buy digital copies, or I'll hack the one and have it. You know, especially when I go traveling, I wouldn't mind leaving one here to be all nice, and if the other one gets a little dinged up, perks of having 2, I guess. So, but what else? Sorry guys, I'm like not trying to rush it. I've got so much stuff, and I don't want to waste too much of you guys' time. So, but this here I found at Goodwill. Oh, let me get this cable going. A Sega Genesis Model 2 for $15. $15.09. Ooh, watch out for that 9 cents. But yeah, I've actually 2 Sega Genesis 1 models. Don't have Model 2 yet though. But the real selling point wasn't just this. It also came with, if I can reach it, I should have grabbed it earlier. Reach. There we go. It also came with the 6-button controller also, which I've been wanting one for a long time. Anybody that knows the Sega Genesis knows that fighting games like Street Fighter, you want a 6-button controller. Hitting start to actually switch between punching and kicking kind of sucks. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. $15 for that. Excellent. Oh, I guess actually, here we go. Another, not technically a video game, but video game related. Picked up the Simon Belmont amiibo. I don't buy too many amiibos. I try to buy characters that I love, or Link also. which I love, but I mean, I have so many different versions of Link. I think the only two that I'm missing are the Breath of the Wild basic one, which, sorry, I think I'll probably get, like, hunted down with torches, but I'm not a big fan of Breath of the Wild. I think that it's overrated. But I'm missing that one, and I'm missing the Majora's Mask one, which I think was a Best Buy exclusive. But yeah. Anyways, I've bought Mega Man and Sonic. I need Pac-Man still, come to think of it too. And one that I've been trying to find is Snake. Cannot find Solid Snake. But Simon, it's Castlevania. Castlevania is one of my all-time favorite franchises. I had to get this. So I'm like, I've like a shortness of breath, man. It's like dry, you know? But anyways, moving on. Alright. On to the games. So, picked up a lot of games, including 2 personal holy grails. One of them is actually worth some money, but I wanted it because I love the actual franchise, I love the actual game itself, and the soundtrack specifically. And I've talked about it before in a couple of my other videos, so I'm pretty sure that I have. Anyways, if you guys have watching, you guys might know what I'm talking about. So, and then the other one is something that I've never actually talked about, and I finally have it. Extremely happy about it, but I'm saving those till closer to the end. So, anyways, let's see. First game, I picked up actually yesterday also. I've actually got it, but I was at the pawn shop and I could not pass up on this deal. And that is Resident Evil 2 for the TigersGame.com. So, I don't have a game.com, but I collect Resident Evil, specifically anything Resident Evil 2 I will buy. I mean, they could make, Japan may have, made toilet paper, and I would actually buy it. So, but, yeah, this is actually pretty cool. It was $2. I've already got it, but for $2, I should have bought the other 3 too. So, so this was actually really cool. Look at the graphics on it, if you guys can see it. But, focus. Oh shit, that actually works. Holy crap. So yeah, look at that, black and white, man. Ugh. But, whatever. Oh, also at the pawn shop, I picked up an early Christmas present for my girlfriend. They had a Game Boy in carrying case. Let me open it up. I figured that I'll just add it to the actual pickups just because, you know, I bought it, but yeah, it's an original Game Boy. She used to have one as a kid, and it was very sentimental to her. And I gave her a Game Boy SP, and she's using my other Switch. But you know what? I understand having that attachment, you know. So I got it for her, and she was actually with me too. But I told her that she can't have it until Christmas, so, you know, play that waiting game that, you know, she likes to play sometimes. So, anyways, TMI, maybe? Nah, whatever. So, alright, on to more games. Most of these I picked up at, I think, Disc Traders, but one of them I did not. One of them I got a really good deal on eBay. So, but Still Life for the Xbox original, I picked up at Disc Traders. It was like $3.99, I think. I saw this about 3 or 4 years back. Actually, I was watching a video from Alpha Omega Sin, and he was actually talking about it. And I thought, wow, game looks fucking cool. Well, I went to Disc Traders, and they had it, and I was like, oh man, I want it, but it had a black case, and I'm like, I want a green case, you know, and I fucking passed on it like an idiot. And who figured that it would take me 4 more years to actually find it, because I don't really like going on eBay too much. I like actually physically finding these games. But they had it, and thing is, it also had a black case. So I'm thinking that the actual person who bought it sold it. So, sold it back. So I had an extra green Xbox case and switched it out. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a like a murder mystery game. I believe. Haven't actually played it though because I've been busy. So next, for the PS2, picked out Arcana Heart for $14.99. Don't know shit about the game. It's a fighting game, but I saw that it was Atlas, and I was like, you know what? I should probably pick it up for the collectability, but also I like fighting games. I like anime, and I like Atlas, so it's probably pretty good. Next, I picked up for $8.99. Normally they have it for $19.99, and I think that I just caught them on a bad day. But Warriors, come out and play. Oh man, my fucking voice cracked. I'm sorry, guys. But anyways, love the fucking movie. Played the game when it first came out. Played it on the Xbox though, and I also played it on the PSP. But I really collect hard for the PS2, so I was like $8.99. Gotta get it. It's a fucking awesome game, guys. I think that it's on the PSN for like $10, at least for the PS3, or is it the PS4 PSN? Anyways, either way, play it. It's fucking awesome. Picked up a copy of this game. Now, I've got it as a double pack, but I really like having solo packs. So it took me a while finding it, but for $4.99 at Disc Traders, Sega GT 2002. This is probably my second or third favorite racing game of all time. I played this on the Xbox for hours upon hours. I mean, I probably sank 50 hours in to it. It's a great Sega racing game. Gotta try it out. Although I wonder if it's backwards compatible with the Xbox One. I'm pretty sure I can play it on the Xbox 360, but yeah, it's fucking awesome. And the double pack, which is even cheaper, go figure, has Jet Set Radio Future, which is a sequel to Jet Grind Radio Future, which was actually Jet Set Radio in Japan, but whatever. So Jet Grind Radio here for the Dreamcast. Anyways, awesome games. So check them out, and they're cheap. This one I eBayed. I've wanted this for so fucking long, man. I'm a huge horror fan, huge survival horror fan, huge mystery, like horror, whatever. And I finally have Clock Tower 3. So, played it some. I was dead tired, though. I mean, when you work all those hours, man. Dead tired, but awesome game. So, glad to get it. And the guy gave it to me for such a good deal. He had it listed for, I think, for like $40. Gave it to me for like 20. So I could not complain there with free shipping. So, oh, another PS2 game. This one I got off of eBay. This actually, you know what? I could almost say 3 holy grails because I wanted this for so long too, and I used to have it. Got rid of it like an idiot. But the Metal Gear Solid 3 limited edition. Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. Yeah. So, Metal Gear Solid 3, I played Subsistence a lot, but the first version of it, just called Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, got me through a really rough patch in my life. I know, like, people talk about games being for, like, kids, or games are a waste of a time. I was going through a really bad breakup. Found out a lot of messed up stuff that was going on between my girlfriend and a friend of mine, and anyways, long story short, it really fucked me up. There were points where I would just zone out and play this all from like start to finish, beat it, and go right back in to it. I unlocked fucking everything. So, yeah, it's a very significant game to me. So very happy to have it, and it's like new. It even has the actual cellophane on it still. So I don't think that they ever played it. So very happy to have this. This one cost me a little bit more, like $70, but whatever. Still a great deal. Ooh, some more Disc Trader stuff. Some PS3 games. I finally picked up Silent Hill Downpour. I know that the game gets a lot of crap, but it's Silent Hill, and I collect them. So I've never played it, so I cannot wait to try it out. Oh, also in late August, there was a huge, massive, statewide garage sale thing going on, and I went to a couple of them, and I found a pretty much brand new copy of Tekken 6 for the PS3 for like $4, with the slipcover. So that was actually pretty awesome. So especially because I love Tekken. So I think I said Tekken 6. I think. Yeah. But yeah, Tekken 6. Wahahaha. Alright, oh, and this was at Disc Traders, and I picked it up recently, like 3 days ago. I used to have it, sold it without even opening the fucking thing. So that sucked. But I have it again, and that is another game to add to my survival horror. And that is Dead Space 2 Limited Edition. Sorry, Collector's Edition. But yeah, it actually comes with the little plasma blaster thing. I picked up mine when my best bro did too, Mikey, and he opened up his, and this plasma cutter was like that big. I'm like, what the hell? Because when I saw this box, they had it marketed as a replica of the plasma cutter, which is the main gun used. And I'm like thinking, oh man, that thing's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna use it, and blah blah blah, you know. No. When I saw this box, I started getting nervous, really nervous. So I thought maybe it's in pieces. Maybe you got to put it together. Nope. So, but still pretty awesome to have. So, fucked up a little thing too. Never even played it. Never played the fucking game. So, I'm really excited about that. I was so upset that I, about that plasma cutter that I never opened it and I never played it. And then you go 10 years without playing a fucking video game. So, let's see. Holding off on that. Let's move on. Oh, here. Another game from 5 and Below for $5. That's Yokai Watch for the 3DS. Brand new. Woohoo. So, $5. Never played it. Even if it sucks, although I hear pretty good things about it. But for $5, whatever. With those garage sales, it went from Friday through Sunday, and we went really far out. But on Saturday, my girlfriend and myself went by ourselves to some local ones, which I found. Oh, that's another pickup thing. I can't really show you because it's over there, and I'm not moving it because it's 300 pounds. Picked up a freaking, I think it's a 36, I think it's a 36-inch Sony Trinitron. I am so fucking happy. I've been wanting a Sony Trinitron for years for my retro gaming. I finally have it. But, dude, man, nobody would help me lift it. I got it into the car myself, carried it into the place myself, put it into my room myself. Yeah, because you know what? Muscles. And I can't see shit with a hoodie on, but whatever. Yeah, muscles. But anyways, while we went back out on Saturday, I found Smash Brothers for the 3DS. They were asking $3. I'm like, fuck yeah. So that was pretty cool. Even though I suck at Smash Brothers, and I don't care what anybody says, it's not a real fighting game, but whatever. And that's not just because I suck at it. At Disc Traders, I found Metroid Prime Hunters for the DS. Really pretty cheap, $7.99. And I'm glad that they give you the option. a lot of DS games, especially with the first DS, really focused hard on making you utilize the stupid fucking stylus. I don't want to play that when I'm playing a freaking first person shooter, man. But these guys give you the option of switching to a different playstyle too, so that's actually pretty cool. I was playing some of it when I was taking a shit, actually. But anyways, I went to my local secondhand store, a thrift store. They normally never ever carry games, and something told me to look in the case, and I did, and I'm glad that I did. And they had them marked at like $10 each, and she gave all three of them for $15. Awesome deal. And that was Mario Kart DS. Yeah. New Super Mario Bros. DS. And Super Mario 64 DS. So, this was fucking cool. And what's really neat, not only are they complete, but, where are they? Let's see. Excuse me. The one of them came with a Game Boy Advance game, Cartoon Network Speedway. And then, one of them came with Donkey Kong Country 2 for the Game Boy Advance. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. Although, looking at it, I think this has extra manuals in it too. Holy shit. Oh, no, just extra paperwork. Oh, well. You know, I'm not even going to actually bitch about that, because you know what? Look at that. Why don't games come with that now? I swear. Like, instead, most games don't, or it's only the first, like, printing of them, you know? So, anyways, I digress. So, while I was out garage sailing, found a bunch of Nintendo games. The guy didn't even have the games out. He actually had them in his basement. However, I saw the Nintendo dust a cover sleeve, and I'm like, "Do you have any games?" I'm glad that I asked. They were fucking covered in, it looked like plaster or something, but I found 3 games that I wanted. 2 of them I didn't clean. It was Galaga and I don't even remember what the other one was. But they were so-so games, you know, whatever. I still need to actually clean them. I've been lazy and busy. But one that I did clean because I really wanted to play it ASAP, and I wanted it for a long-ass time, and that is Batman. This fucking one, man, Return of the Joker is so hard to come by. I'm glad that I have it. Freaking $5, well spent. Actually, I want to say all 3 of them together. I think he gave me a deal because I was like, well, what would you do for all 3? I think I got them. I think I got all 3 for like $7. So, but yeah, very cool to have this finally. So, very happy about that. Alrighty, let's see. I did pick up from Disc Traders Cybernator for the SNES. Awesome fucking. It's not really a shoot 'em up game. I mean, I guess it kind of is. It's kind of like a combination of a shoot 'em up and a platformer, but it very anime inspired, and I'm pretty sure that it actually is based on an anime. But I've been wanting it for a long time. I kept on missing out on it. And eBay, the prices jumped kind of. It was going for like $5. Now it's like $30. But Disc Traders had it for $20, so I was very excited about that. And I always love adding games to my SNES collection. So got some pretty decent ones on there. Basically, games that I like playing. Like I said before, it's cool to like collect games, you know, but if you're buying games because they're rare and that's it, kind of defeats the actual purpose of video games, you know? So, but anyways, another SNES game. I finally have it, and that is Killer Instinct Complete in Box. And when I mean complete, I got it with everything except for the CD soundtrack, for I think it was $20. However, I already had a sealed copy of the CD soundtrack, so it is straight up complete. So very excited about that. Spent a lot of time playing this with my buds back in grade school and shit. So fucking love that game. And Cinder is my man. So although I always wanted to like Jago, but I couldn't play as him, man. But Cinder, fucking yeah, loved it. Alrighty, let's do some PS1 games. This one I got off of eBay. The very first rhythm game that I ever played in my entire life. Love the music, love the characters. Fucking, it's hard, but it's fun, and that is Bust a Groove. So, honestly, top 3 characters from it, Gasso being number 1, but I really, really like playing as Kitty N and Shorty with her easy mouse. So the fucking soundtrack is so catchy though. Like if you like rhythm games, definitely check out this. But it is hard. It's very hard. So, but it's awesome. At Goodwill, found a bunch of PS1 games, but I only picked up a few. I picked up 3, then I went back for this other one. But while I was there I think they had them at $1.99 each, or maybe it was $3.09. I think that it was $3.09, but I picked up Glover Complete. Picked up Judge Dredd. Don't know anything about this. I like the SNES and Sega Genesis games for it. Different games, obviously, and they came out way long before this. But I really like the actual old school Judge Dredd comics, so I'm hoping that I like this. And it actually, if you look at the back, it looks like it's based on the old school comic books. Also, if you get a chance, check out Dredd. I think it was a 2016 or 2014 movie. Fucking brutal, man. Carl Urban, whatever. Fucking awesome. Alright, next was Ace Combat 3. My favorite dogfighting styled, like, air combat games of all time. Specifically Part 2 and Part 4. I love those fucking games. But yeah, $3.09. So, very happy to find that one to add to my Ace Combat collection. Also found Spyro Ripto's Rage. And then I went back for it because I left it. Like I said, I've got issues with greatest hits titles, but I've been trying to pick them up if I don't have the game at all. And I passed on this one, but it's so hard to find it as a non-greatest hits, so I went back for it. That's the Die Hard trilogy. So, yeah, all that from Goodwill. So that was cool. What else? Let's move on to the Sega Genesis games. So I picked up my first Pro game, and that's because it was never actually officially released here. Although I found out that it's going to get released here, I think, from Limited Run Games. But that is Mega Man The Wily Wars. And this is a badass Pro. It's not like Time Walk Games, which they closed down, I think, back in 2015. But they put out, like, their just standard games were better than most collector's editions now. So, but anyways, this one actually has a legit manual, but also the game itself, let me take it out of its little plastic, comes in a blue cart for Mega Man. So, and what the significance of this game is, or was, whatever, is it was only released here as part of the Sega channel. So the only way to actually play it was through that. Now, the UK and Japan got physical, versions of it, but the States never did. So I have a physical copy now. And what's cool is the actual cartridge has all of the Sega markings on the back too. So that's really fucking cool, man. It's like it was a real cartridge. So, alrighty. I was at Salvation Army. Yeah, I was at Salvation Army, and I almost never find games there, but they actually had some of the Sega Genesis games. They have like Maddens and AHLs, but I'm not a big sports guy. I've got some of them, but I don't go out of my way to collect them. But they did have Aladdin and Desert Strike, and they were, I want to say $1.99 each, complete. So why not? Actually, correction. Aladdin did not have its manual, but I'll buy a fucking manual, you know, for $1.99 with a really minty box too. So, yeah, had to buy that. I was at Goodwill. Actually, technically my roommate was, and she was doing me a favor. That's how I got that Sega Genesis there. But with the Sega Genesis, she actually spotted, because they had some games there, and another copy of Aladdin, but it didn't have its manual, so I was like, what the hell? But anyways, they had Lotus 2, and this one, which is pretty fucking awesome to find. It's not like it's super rare, but it's a launch game, I believe, and that is Space Harrier 2, complete. So I was very excited about this one. So, always looking for games to add to my Sega Genesis collection. One of my favorite consoles of all time. Played it forever. And discovered a lot of really cool games on it, man. Ranger X. So, alright. I went to Disc Traders and they had it complete, so I picked it up. But that was Golden Axe 2. But also, it was like, I don't have Golden Axe 1. So I went out of my way and hunted a copy down. So I now have Golden Axe 1. So Golden Axe 1 and 2. This is one of the gems, the Holy Grails. Let me put that over there. Alright, this one here. Not a Holy Grail, and I gotta clean up the actual case still, but I finally have Captain America and the Avengers, because Captain America still needs your help. But what's cool about this is not only is it complete, I Frankensteined a complete copy. I got the cartridge and the case together. This is the second copy of it, though, because the first one, the guy shipped it wrapped in paper. He didn't even put it into a bubble mailer or box. He literally wrapped it in paper and shipped it. And when it came in, it was water damaged as hell. I'm like, I'm not keeping this, dude. So, anyways, I found another copy of the cartridge and the box. But I did hunt down a manual for it. But what really makes it unique is the Sega Genesis copy came with a pin, a Captain America pin. That's extremely hard to find. Copies are going for like $100 or so bucks for it, with a complete copy with the pin. Well, I managed to find just the actual pin listed as a Captain America pin. They had no idea what it was, so I actually have the pin now too. So I have a legit complete copy of this game. Very cool. Next, a game I wanted for a while, another game that Alpha Omega Sin talked about a lot, so I emulated it and I fucking loved it. And I have it complete. Took me a while to find it complete, but I'm glad that I waited. Copy this complete goes for about $100, and the guy had it for $65, and that is The Haunting. So, awesome fucking game. You play as Poltergeist, and the entire point is to scare this mob family out of your mansion. Fucking addictive. But I mean, it is complete. Like, posters, manuals, registration card. I mean, everything. So, very happy to have that. And it's horror, and I love my horror, obviously. So, alrighty. Next, let's move on to PS4 games. So this one I actually got today. It finally came in through the mail, but it is total fanfare. Senran Kakura. I don't know what it's called. All that I know is that you play as a bunch of ninja girls, scantily clad, shooting water guns, and it's fucking awesome. Right down to the see-through clothes. And surprisingly, I debated on picking this up for $27 too, but Liz really wanted to play it too, and I'm like, all right, yeah. So, and it comes with the soundtrack and all this other stuff and art book, and it is a sturdy box, man. So pretty cool getting that. Another collector's edition to add to my wall of collector's editions and shit. All right. From Disc Traders, I picked up the 25th Ward silver case. This was a sequel to another game that I had, and I didn't know that there was a sequel to it. So, and it's from a Suda 51, so that's awesome. It was like $7 too. Glad that I picked up that. I imported this because I wanted it physical, and it's a limited edition copy, but it is the Phoenix Wright trilogy for the PS4. What's cool is that when you put this into your console, depending on the region of your console, it'll boot up as English. So it's a legit like English version, just in a cool Japanese box with a CD soundtrack. So, and this was actually cheaper than the standard version. Amazon just had a sale, so it's like, hell yeah, I'll buy that. And it's Phoenix Wright, can't go wrong with him. Next, a remaster of one of my favorite PS1 games, Medieval. Very excited to eventually pop this open and play it. And Ninja Saviors for the PS4. Very cheap, but what's cool is it comes with, I think, the CD soundtrack and some like stickers or cards or something. If you're a collector of PS4 games, you might want to pick this up. I don't think we're going to see it very long. So, very excited to have that. And I keep saying that, but I'm excited. So, and it's been a while since I've done a video. Next for $16.99, Dragon Quest 9? Is it? No, 11. I suck at Roman numerals, but it's the newest one, so it was pretty cool. Amazon had a sale on this, and I was like, gotta get it, because I love me some Zone of the Enders. So, yeah, it's part 2. I wonder why it's only part 2, though. So, it would be cool to have both. But, yeah. That's awesome. I picked up the GameStop exclusive Ghostbusters remastered. So, oh shit, that is a bad glare. Sorry, guys. Played this a lot on the PS3, but when I heard that it was coming out for the PS4, I was like, I gotta get it. So, and it's a GameStop exclusive, and I've been trying to buy up all their exclusives. So, next, a game that I pre-ordered, had to cancel. Not upset that I canceled it, but really not, especially for the price that I found it now. But the artist that worked on Metal Gear, and that is Left Alive? Yeah, Left Alive. So, $9.99, well, $8.99. Better than spending $59.99. Also picked up, I'm a big horror fan, like I said a million times, and I really love the works of H.P. Lovecraft. And I finally picked up The Sinking City. As excited as I was about this game, it's very slow, and I fell asleep twice playing it. It's a very slow burn. Eventually I'll go on back to it, but I'm busy playing another game that I'll show eventually. So, but yeah, happy that I have it still. And then this was a sale on GameStop.com as part of their deal of the week, and I thought it looked interesting before, but I'm glad that I waited, and that is Metal Wolf XD. So another GameStop exclusive, and the disc is loose. So gotta open that up and make sure that it's not scratched, even though I bought it like 2 months ago. So, alrighty, let's move on to the Switch. And the first one that I'll start off with is actually a port, and that is Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I love the fucking Witcher games, man. Specifically 3. I still haven't beaten it because I get so caught up in the freaking like world. It's so beautiful, and even on the actual Switch, it's still just as beautiful, man. And you can do so much. I just love riding through, and exploring. So, I think it's way better than a Skyrim, but some people could argue that. So, and I have Skyrim actually for both the PS3, the Xbox 360, PS4, and the Switch. So it's not like I'm just a Witcher fanboy. But I don't want to drop any of these. I bought a lot of fucking Switch games. Like I think I got like 17, maybe 14. I don't know. Anyways, I like recently picked up, not just what's in my collection. So, but next, Sega Genesis collection. Sorry, Sega Genesis Classics. Like I said with the PS4, if you collect games for it, you might want to pick up this. But I also picked up Ninja Saviors for the Switch. I imported a physical copy of Phoenix Wright for the Switch. Picked this up really fucking cheap, and Amazon has it even cheaper now, and that is Poi. This game came out the same day as Mario Odyssey. You cannot find this game in stores now, at least from what I've seen. So, if you collect for the Switch, you might want to pick it up. So, before it's gone forever, and it goes up that whole $5 or something, Let's see. Next, another mini stack. Friday the 13th for the Switch. Gianna Sisters for the Switch. Awesome platforming, very colorful. If you collect for the Switch, you might want to pick it up. So, Ghostbusters Remastered for the Switch. It's a GameStop exclusive. I gotta have them all, man. Gotta catch them all. This one Target had really cheap for like $20. Don't know much about it, but I love NIS America. The guys who put out Disgaea, and that is Penny Punching Princess. So it looks cute. I guess that you make money to buy monsters to fight for you. It looks awesome. Cannot wait to play it. I've got such a back burner of games, a back catalog, Picked up Freedom Planet, the limited run game. This is the best buy version of it, so I don't care. I'm just happy to have the fucking game. And the funny thing is I bought it digitally too, so I don't even have to open that one. Even though I might, who knows. Also picked up Monster Boy. So this game, one of the most beautiful fucking games on the Switch. I swear to God, it's like playing a stupid cartoon. And I shouldn't say that because I fucking love cartoons. But yeah, it's fucking awesome, man. Ugh. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Alright, I picked up Galgun 2. Pretty much, if anybody's seen a movie called Orgasmo from the makers of South Park, that's this, just really anime-like. And Liz has not been able to put this down. She loves it. I love it. It's fucking awesome. Pick it up if you like that type of stuff. I don't know if this was in my last video or not. I know that I made a video back in August. Well, it dropped in August. I don't remember if this was part of that. So, but I picked up I always fuck up on this title. The World Ends with the Final Remix, which was a DS game. Like I said, I don't know if it was in my past video. If it was, sorry, but yeah, looks pretty cool. It's a remaster of a DS game that's pretty hard to come by. Picked up Disgaea 1. I've been playing this game for fucking weeks. Although currently another game took its spot. So I love this game. And honestly, I got other copies, of these sequels and shit for other consoles, but I didn't really get into actually playing them until this one. So it's fucking awesome. I want them all now. Imported another game, another digital-only game, but it was physical in Japan, and Capcom does it again with putting the, depending on what region that your console is, it turns into English. But Capcom Belt Action, if you love the old-school arcade beat-em-up games, this game is for you. And some of these games, the SNES ports are so fucking rare and so stupidly expensive. Just get this. It has Captain Commando, Knights of the Round, which I physically have, for the SNES. King of the Dragons, which is one of my most sought after SNES games, man. Just a shit ton of fucking games. What else? Final Fight, Dungeons and Dragons, Battle Circuit, I don't know what that is. Power Gear, yeah. But yeah, fucking awesome, man. Worth it. And then this one I picked up on a whim, because I thought that the art looked familiar. It's called Dragon Marked for Death. And I'm like, the art looks really familiar. And I started looking. It looks like Mega Man. Well, apparently a bunch of guys who worked on the Mega Man X and Mega Man ZX games made this game. Fucking worth it, guys. If you collect for the Switch, pick this game up. I'm telling you, this is going to be one of those games that's going to be hard to come by. So, it's fucking awesome, though, too. I was playing it. Playing a video game. Ooh. Anyways, the last Switch game that I got, I waited for. I'm a little late to the thing. I'm a week late, actually, and that's not my fault. That's it because Target sucks balls with their pre-orders. Never pre-order through Target.com. Chances are the actual store will have it. But I picked up the Target exclusive Pokemon Sword and Shield with the Golden Steel book. This game I've been playing nonstop for 3 days straight. This is my week off. I go back to work tomorrow night or tonight, depending on when this gets uploaded. I'm actually debating on sneaking my freaking Switch in to play Pokemon. So, and I get fired or something. Actually, that's not the last Switch game. I also picked up the Dreamers edition of Zelda Link's Awakening. So, yeah, not much to say, but the fact that it's old school Zelda, which is what I love. I'm not a big fan of Breath of the Wild. If I wanted to play Skyrim, I would play Skyrim, and it's different, whatever floats your boat, But me, I'm old. I like the old school Zeldas. This is old school Zelda. I hope that they port the A Link Between Worlds to the Switch. I will buy that day one also. But this I was very happy about getting. And this version of it too. They sold out really fast. Alright. Now to my two Holy Grails. Personal Holy Grails, I should say. Because some people may not give a shit, and only one of them is really worth over $100. Even though in the world of video game collecting, that's not that bad. So, but anyways, the first one is this Sega Genesis game. I love the series. I love the freaking soundtrack, man. I love it. And that is Mega Turrican, complete, obviously. What the hell? Oh, my light went out. Whatever. Cool. Anyways, Mega Turrican. I fucking love this series. I love this game. It's funny. A lot of people think it's just a port of this SNES game. It's not. It's actually completely different. So, I paid a little more than what I normally pay on video games for it, but you know what? When you really want something in your collection, especially something that you are very passionate for, sometimes it's just worth it, you know? So, anyways, Mega Turrican. Very, very happy. So, and then the next one is more of what I would call a personal Holy Grail. I got my first personal computer, my own computer, when I had moved out. I think I was in like late 17, early 18. And it was this old beat up computer, whatever. I bought it at a swap meet, an old compact Presario. And I was then quickly introduced to the world of emulation. And I was like, I emulated a lot of games, but the first game that I ever emulated that was an import that I'd never played before, never even heard of it, but I watched the anime and I loved it. And honestly, it's still one of my favorite animes. I played it and it was Devilman. This awesome action adventure platformer game for the Famicom. It was the first like import that I ever played. Like that. One of the first games that I ever emulated, and I really wanted it, and I finally own a physical copy of it. It's amazing how Famicom games look. I mean, they look so much nicer than Nintendo games. And then it actually comes in a plastic case. I put it back into the plastic that the owner had it in, just to protect it from dust. But it looks brand new. Comes with the manual, inserts, everything. It looks brand new. And I will say, like, this normally goes for about $75. The guy had it for $35. And super fast shipping, coming all the way from Japan. It only took, I think, a week and a half. You know, normally things that I import take like a month. So, but look at that. Look at that art. So damn cool. Sorry for the glare. God damn it. What? Then turn around. Yeah, this is so nice. So, yeah, getting this was actually sentimental, because like I said, it was one of the first things that I ever emulated. First import game like that I ever played. The only import games that I've ever played before this were PS1 games. You know, I'd traded for some burned copies of some imports that I used with a gold finger or a game hunter thing for the PS1, which one of them actually happened to be Devilman, which was more of a Resident Evil styled game. But yeah, Devilman for the Famicom. Very excited, and this is officially my first Famicom game that I've ever bought. So, and it probably won't be my last. So I was very happy to get this. So, but yeah, that is it for all my pickups for the past, like, 3 months. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I left anything out. I'm in the process of getting another shelving unit, like I said. That's probably going to go where the arcade 1-up Street Fighter 2 is. And that's probably getting moved over to this side here. So, pretty excited for it. I'm just running out of room fast. Like, especially with as many Switch games and PS4 games as I've been buying, it's getting harder to find more retro. But if you look, you will find something. So, anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys like what you saw or see with the other videos, sub, man. So it's always, you know, cool, you know, seeing like comments or, you know, just people subbing in, actually watching my videos. So, but anyways, until next time, have a good night, guys.